Romshinators, welcome back to Romshii Radio, the greatest show on the internet that will blow your mind and change your perspective on the Matrix. Let's get it started. Yeah. Give yourself a round of applause for being here, Romshinators. It's not easy to seek truth in a world of lies. Yeah. Let me hear you scream, Romshinators. Because opportunity's knocking and it comes once in a lifetime here on Romshii Radio. Yeah. Today we're talking about how the elites are attacking our creativity through the forced normalization of AI content. What the fuck does that even mean? Here we go. Is our creativity under attack? Romshinators, this is the question of our time. This is the question of our lives. Is our creativity under attack? Is our human spark being extinguished by the power of technology, of the malevolent machina that is artificial intelligence? Is it? I don't know. Is it under attack? I don't know. Is it under attack? Well, newsflash, buddy. It certainly feels like it is. Even very successful, world-renowned artists such as Timbaland, who until now I thought he was a shoemaker. I thought he was a simple shoemaker. But then I realized he's a very famous artist. I don't get time to listen to music. All I do is research these videos. So I've never heard of Timbaland, but I know he's a world-famous music producer. He even released a new AI artist called TATA. TATA. A terrible name. A terrible song, and a terrible time to be a musician, because this is a looming threat, you see, the looming threat of AI taking over all of these musical spaces. Oh, I'm going to open my phone, and all of the content is going to be AI content. Oh, I'm going to play Spotify, and all the music, it's all going to be AI music. Oh, my God. It's like I'm living in a nightmare. I'm going to turn on the television, and it's going to be AI people. It's not going to be actors. No one's going to be giving applause to these actors. They're not real people. They can't feel anything. And it is scary. It is scary, okay? And I will say that the TATA song is terrible. It's an awful song. And the views are really not great. I forget what they are. I'm not going to look now. But the views are terrible for an artist such as Timbaland to have such low views on a video of his new project and have all the comments just flaming him for plunging into this dystopian reality that is AI-generated music. Nonetheless, it's still terrifying because this whole AI thing is being pushed forward. It's being pushed on us, despite the fact that only like 20 people in the world really want this thing to happen. Only like 20 people in the world are okay with ruining the drinking water and living conditions and jobs of 98% of the population. They're evil. 20 evil people want this to happen. The rest are just terrified and are frankly uncertain. Everybody I talk to is terrified. But everybody I talk to also uses AI in some capacity in their life. So now, what's that all about? Why do we use what we're scared of? Well, it's become normalized. It's become extremely normalized through a series of propaganda events. One event being that now when I pick up my phone and I go to turn it off, so I click the off button, or what I think is the off button, and what happens is it summons Gemini. Yes, I'm an Android user. Yes, laugh at me. Yes, I'm broke. It summons Gemini, my AI assistant. It summons Gemini. Oh, how can I help you today, Romshii? Do you want to know what 10 plus 10 is? It's 20. Do you want to know what 20 plus 5 is? It's 26. And I go, is that right? Is that right?
Bam!
Oh, my bad. It's actually 27. It's being normalized. So now when I turn off my phone, I'm actually summoning an AI genie to give me misinformation. And normalization is the name of the game as we push this cart forward, okay? And one big part of this is going to be normalizing the use of AI video and music. This is going to be the hardest part because we are okay with ChatGPT. ChatGPT is fine with us. We like something that helps us gas up our creative projects. We ask it for ideas. We ask it to make graphs of different things. We ask it to tell us if we're making a mistake. We use it as a therapist. We think that ChatGPT is like a little sidekick helping us through the day because we don't have to look it in the face. But the videos are a little bit different, and the music is a little bit different, isn't it? You see, because the videos and the music, we have to look at that. We have to hear that. And maybe we don't like what we see. And maybe we don't like what we hear. Because there's a little thing called the uncanny valley. And the uncanny valley is baked into the genome of every human being. It's a feeling of unease that we get when we see something pretending to be human. It happens to everyone all across the world. Uncanny valley, look it up. So how are these people? How are these evil people who want the AI takeover to take place? How are they going to get over this uncanny valley? Because it's not going anywhere. The uncanny valley exists. And when I watch AI videos, I get that uneasy feeling. That's how we tell they're AI at first, because they look pretty real, don't they? Especially nowadays, they look quite real, but there's that sense of unease, something in the back of our mind that says this isn't quite real. And then we watch the video again and we realize it's AI. And the answer is going to shock you. But first, I want to talk about why the uncanny valley exists. Okay, the uncanny valley exists because about 100,000 years ago, hunter-gatherers were approached by aliens from the Myclar galaxy. They came down from the sky and they disguised themselves as human beings. Even though they're aliens, they disguised themselves as human beings and they mated with our women. Oh God, it was so emasculating. I still feel emasculated. And I wasn't even there. And they mated with our women and they did this by shape-shifting. And now, in the back of our minds, we know that if we see a person that looks slightly off, like an AI person or a crazy robot, we know that they're trying to cuck us. We know in the back of our genetic memory, we know what's coming. Okay? And that is why AI videos and music, because the uncanny valley, it's not just when you see a human that looks slightly off, it's when you experience something that is human that's slightly off, AKA artistic expression, music, movies, film, pictures, paintings, anything that's supposed to be human. When you see it and it's not human, it freaks you out. It makes you want to scream. It makes you want to scream. So how are they going to get rid of this? How are the elites going to get rid of this uncanny valley? I will tell you right now, romshii-nators, what they're going to do and what they are doing is they are exposing the youth, the younglings. They're exposing them to the most AI. Short-form content on TikToks. Short-form content on Instagram Reels. Short-form content on YouTube. Look up Italian brain rot if you want a perfect example of what I mean. The youth are being targeted because in those young years between 0 and 10, that is when your subconscious mind is formed. And if the next generation is fed a diet of concentrated AI slop at these ages, by the time they're adults, that's what they'll like. When they see an AI image, they're going to feel like they're back in the womb. They're going to feel like they're going to be more comfortable with that than a real person. Isn't that terrifying? And then they're going to trust the AI holograms projected into their rooms, telling them misinformation more than their own parents saying dinner's ready. It's nothing to laugh at. It's nothing to laugh at. It's nothing to laugh at, romshii-nators. This is the plan. This is what they have planned for us in the future of AI. If there is a war on creativity, it is a war we are waging on each other. And I know that sounds crazy, but let's bring it back to the original point of this video. Is there a war on human creativity? It certainly feels like it, but is it actually true? No, it is not. Because nothing, and I mean nothing, in this world can attack what is truly yours, which is your own wonderful human imagination, your ability to be creative. You don't need to get on Spotify to be creative. You don't need to be famous to be creative. You don't need to be on YouTube to be creative. Who cares if all the screens are going to be filled with AI slop? I'm playing around the goddamn campfire. I'm playing around the campfire. I'm playing for my community. I'm playing for me to nurture that spark inside of me because I am a human being after all. I started as a baby, but now I am fully grown. And I know that inside of me is a beautiful creative potential that no AI slop videos or some AI artist named TATA are going to take away from me. This is our shard of infinity. This is the thing that was given to us at birth, but not the birth out of your mother's canal. The birth at the beginning of the universe when the Big Bang happened and you exploded and became everything else. That is where your human creativity comes from, Romshinators, and it cannot be taken away by anything on this earth. Thank you so much, Romshinators. Work on your art project tomorrow morning. I want you to wake up early and glue some macaroni onto some motherfucking cardboard. And I want you to do it with pride. And I want you to know that none of this AI shit fucking matters. You gotta lead the next generation of people. You've gotta feed. You gotta feed your creativity and you gotta bleed. If you want to succeed. Thank you for listening, Romshinators. I really appreciate you. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please comment down below. I'm going to make some macaroni art tonight. Thank you very much, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace and blessings. Chips with all the dressings. Thank you. Good night.